Bum 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 boom bum 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 ba da 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 da. Boom bum bum boom. I will undoubtedly get a cease and desist from NBC Universal for trying to use that song.
Probably not the way we sang it. I don't think they'll recognize it.
Well,
it's not gonna pop up on YouTube, like.
It's not, and if their legal department works anything like the rest of the departments there, my great-grandkids might get a letter in the mail.
They're a little sloth.
Yeah. That's the theme of this episode of the world famous shit show. Let's just give you a little background here. Sue and I applied to work at Universal Studios Hollywood back in early November, I believe, right?
Right. Only for the fact of getting our foot in the door, which means absolutely nothing. You know, we found that out. Getting your foot in the door isn't really...
Yeah, we wanted to work our way up, which...
You can't do apparently with a college degree.
No. Oh, God forbid. God forbid you have a BS or a BA.
Why? Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
So, we, with our degree, Sue has a lot of degrees. A lot of degrees.
101.
101. Oh, she's got a fever too. But, so we applied, it was pretty much out of desperation. We applied for positions at Universal Studios Hollywood in the park. Don't ever work in a theme park or an amusement park.
Maybe amusement parks are better.
Don't work in a park. Unless you're a park ranger and you're like on fire watch in, January. Then, work in a park. But when it comes to like or also beeped out. Or Universal Studios, probably any of those fucking things. Don't do it, okay? Even if you're desperate, work at In-N-Out Burger, work at McDonald's, work at anything else.
You'll probably get paid in more hours.
You get paid probably about the same, probably more actually. And you will get hours. When you work and you're hired as a seasonal employee, we'll see. And then I had to go, you know what it's like. You had to do the whole song and dance, like tell them what your favorite Universal movie is. Well, you had to go through a little different thing. It's like, tell me nothing about Universal and everything about Harry Potter that you know, possibly, ever.
I flunked.
And still hired. So there were no standards.
I really did not want to work in the wizarding world of Harry. I didn't even know who his best friend was.
It's Harry, isn't it? Oh no, Ron.
Yeah,
is it Ron?
I thought it was Tom Weasley.
Is it not? Is it Ron?
It's Ron.
Oh God, I feel gay. Okay, I feel like a Harry Potter enthusiast.
Oh, it was horrible.
And also slightly gay.
I remember they actually made you wait a day to ask somebody whether or not you could get one day off in November.
Right. Yeah, they made you wait a day before hiring you. Okay, so...
Let me go check with someone.
Alright, let's get back to this. So, you're not allowed to go home and see your family. But, they phrased it as, you need to be available to work on Thanksgiving.
And Christmas and New Year's.
Right, like, Christmas is fucking nothing. Like, everybody knows Christmas is nothing to me. It's like, you work, you get double time, whatever. Great. But Thanksgiving...
That's it.
That's it. That's like the only time we're all together. So I had to be available or I wouldn't get hired. And I was, somebody convinced me to move across the motherfucking country. So, be available on Thanksgiving. I was available on Thanksgiving. I was not put on the calendar. So we didn't have the same train. We weren't in the same like training class, but we had training within like 2 weeks of each other. And they teach you in Universal Studios training, training, orientation, whatever,
onboarding,
what have you. That onboarding. Shut the fuck up.
That's what they called it.
Fucking dive overboarding.
Maybe that's, you didn't use the right terminology. You were offboarding.
I was offboarding. Yeah. So what they tell you is, the seniority system that they have, and the way the seniority system is, and please stop me if I'm wrong here. The longer you've been there, and it's pretty self-explanatory, I'm sure, to a layman.
Sure.
But if you, the longer you work there, the more hours you get, the more likely you are to get a shift, and then thus the more hours you get, and then thus the more seniority you have, and thus the more hours you get, and the more seniority you have, and the more hours you get, and the more seniority you have, and are you not fucking getting where I'm going with this? So if you're at the bottom and you're hired for seasonal employment, and so far you have about 30 hours of training under your belt, under your stupid belt that you have to check in and out of fucking wardrobe, you are stuck at the bottom because you have to wake up and call in to HR every day at 7 o'clock in the morning and ask if maybe they have room for you that day.
So let me get this straight. You spent 2 weeks onboarding and training. So you made like $700 maybe.
Yeah, it was good.
They actually...
Oh, minimum fucking wage. No, below minimum wage.
Below.
It was below minimum wage. Actually pays more. Mauschwitz
50 cents
pays more. What the fuck was that noise?
I think you called the ducks earlier.
Okay.
I think
Sorry, where were we? Hold on. No, I'm sorry, Sue. No, they go like this. They go like this, right? Okay? All these new employees, we're paying you a lot for the week that we are training you, and get ready for this lifestyle. Actually, it's more like,
so not
you ever
only
do that, fellas?
So not only did we not get on the schedule for Thanksgiving, we couldn't go
No,
home.
it wasn't on the schedule for Thanksgiving, and then they said, well, you can call in for Thanksgiving, and I said, oh, I'm having a Thanksgiving fucking dinner. Like, I'm spending the day Thanksgiving-wise. Like, I'm doing my Thanksgiving.
And then we got canceled on.
Sorry, I just said that like tasty from Orange. I'm doing my Thanksgiving.
We made do.
Yeah, well, I made a green bean casserole, and
That was actually, that was really good.
was it turkey or chicken?
I think it's chicken.
So anyway, that was buried deep in the resentment for this fucking company. But, the day after Thanksgiving was still one of those double time. You get double time if you. So okay, 21 bucks an hour, fucking.
For the 4-hour shift.
When you're desperate, the thing is, when you're looking for a job and you find something, and then you don't care what the rules are. When you're desperate for money. I mean, that's why people suck dick for drugs. I mean, what do you want me to do? When you're right. That's why hookers are hookers. Because they, I wouldn't call myself unskilled, and, I wouldn't be a hooker, per se. But when someone's like, hey, we need you, come do this for me.
That's not a really good analogy.
I think it really is. That's pretty much what Universal tried to do to me. Anyway, so.
I didn't last much longer after Thanksgiving.
Right. Well, nobody.
Well, I was 2 weeks before you, and then I noticed quite quickly.
You had a different in Harry fucking faggot.
Yeah, but I was not on the 8 pages of employee listing schedule.
That's another thing. So you'll find out that you work based on an email that you get to a made-up email address if you're smart, and they'll say they'll send you a PDF, and it's got here's an example. All right, so you just keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling
It
down.
seriously was 8 pages.
Scrolling. Hold on. Let's go back up to the top. Guy's been there for 35 years. And
He's just now making 14
That's
bucks an
page
hour.
1. Let's go back down to... Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're on like page 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. You find your name. Not scheduled. So...
And it's a 2-week out thing, so...
This is the fucking seniority thing. Why hire people if you have people and you plan on giving them all of the hours? They're getting paid more, by the way. So just, I understand, you're a company, you appreciate that someone's been with you for so long.
But Josh, you
give
could
them a
wake
little
up
more
at
money, that's fine.
$7.50 every morning and call in and maybe some...
Well, no, $7.50. $6.50, bitch.
sorry.
You gotta call in at 7.
Yeah.
No, you gotta call in at 6:57. And what they tell you in training is that you gotta wake up at 6:55.
Just...
Wet your face with a fucking towel, and then keep calling from 6:57 all on through, knowing it's gonna waste your anytime minutes.
Not only that...
Calling in, and they said you're gonna get a voice recorded message. It's gonna say, our offices are now closed. Please call back during normal business hours. Normal fucking business hours. It's like 7 a.m. is normal. Yeah. So you gotta hear the message. You gotta hang up like you're trying to win a fucking radio contest to get fucking $60 for the day.
You probably have more luck calling.
Would you call into a radio station and sit painstakingly on the phone and keep fucking calling and calling and calling to win $60 fucking dollars and have to fucking get fingerprinted? And they tell you when to take your fucking lunch too. Would you do that for a radio contest? I don't think so. So anyway, that in itself is a shit show. They beat me at the shit show game. Okay? I've been doing this for many years. They've been doing it for many more, I'm sure. Anyway, so this shit has been going on.
Maybe they call you back.
You're right.
And if you pick up the phone and can't do the hours they call you back for, you get points.
Right. Oh my God.
So don't pick up the phone.
They tell you in training, do not pick up the phone. When you call in at 7 in the fucking morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, which most people in LA are.
But they might want you in 10 minutes.
Right.
Good luck getting there.
Right. Yeah. We have a shift that starts in an hour. Luckily, I live in Burbank, which is next to, what's it called? Universal
Studio
City.
Yes.
No, it's the fucking Studio City. It's not a real studio, come on. 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. Which there is suburban traffic here, which is fucking phenomenal. It's great. So they give you an hour's notice, maybe. So you go, right? You gotta go through wardrobe.
Oh, right.
And then you gotta punch in with your fucking fingerprint on the thing and do, then you gotta be a slave for the next, maximum 6 hours.
Glasses.
I think maybe one day in mid-December, I got 8 hours.
You got an 8 hours.
I got 8 hours.
Lucky you.
And I think I actually, in my whole employment there, I think got about an hour of overtime. Which is that's like $15 an hour, okay? That's crazy.
It's like...
I won't get to what I'm making now. I won't get into that because a whole new world. Anyway. Why? Why did we do this and what have we learned from it? That's what we're learning here today. It's actually kind of funny. Hopefully you find it funny too. I know you've had a horrible job. You've definitely had a horrible job, but at this caliber of douchebaggy company, I don't think you have. and we'll take a really quick break, and we'll get to, just
Just how you can't even...
few short months that I worked there, and the
exit
beauty, the beauty of the exit survey. I can't wait to read this. Oh, it makes me laugh every fucking time. All right. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Say, you haven't been to Universal Studios for a while, have you?
Universal Studios? No, I guess I haven't had a lot of free time lately.
Well, it's not the Universal you remember. There's the E.T. Adventure. The live excitement of Backdraft, California's hottest new attraction.
Now that's entertainment.
The new Rocky and Bullwinkle Show. The new Beetlejuice Graveyard Review. It's a whole new experience. So, you think you'd like to see it in person?
Absolutely. How about right now? Yeah!
The new Universal Studios Hollywood. If you haven't been lately, you haven't been.
E.T. So, I get a phone call 5 months down the road, right? From someone named... I don't need to name him. It was a supervisor, okay? And he goes,
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Hold on.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Thanks. Hello?
Hi, Josh Rosenberg, please.
Yes?
Hey, Josh. This is calling from Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
So you haven't been on the schedule for the last 4 months, and we just want to make sure that you realize that you are on the schedule now on Monday.
Oh, Memorial Day?
Yes. Well,
right.
You did say when you started working that you would be available.
Hey, make sure we got ice for the barbecue on Monday, okay? We need ice, and we're probably going to need more hot dog buns.
Josh?
Yeah,
yes.
hey.
So you had mentioned, or you had contracted with us to be available 24/7, and we're just calling to make sure that you will be showing up on Monday.
Oh. See, the thing is, like, like 4 months ago, the last time I was there, I kind of realized, like, I had to, pay bills and my rent and stuff like that. And it was getting kind of hard to push that shopping cart I was living out of.
I see.
Up to employee parking.
So you won't be there on Monday?
I'm sorry. I feel like I got egg on my face here. No, I will not be there on Monday.
Okay. What we need to have you
What
do
do you
then
need?
is...
Well, I mean, like, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm not,
Right.
I understand, like, it's either, like, you resign or it's job abandonment, but...
Well, in order for you to stay in good standing, what I would need you to do is to come into 5511 on the third floor and fill out a resignation letter and also an employee survey.
Okay.
At that time.
No, yeah, but like you're threatening me with, like, job abandonment, so I'll no longer be in good standing.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like you guys kind of
up.
abandoned me. Like, I was never put on the schedule for 5 months.
Well, you were hired as a seasonal employee.
Right. I know that. I didn't get to see my family for Thanksgiving, so it's kind of sort of unethical way of going about hiring people, isn't it?
So go ahead and come right into 5511 and fill out that resignation.
No, I mean, maybe, come Christmas time, Grinchmas time, maybe I'll, have a few days that are available, but honestly, like, right now I have a job, man, I mean, and I'm getting paid way more, and I actually get hours, and I'm put on a schedule. So
okay, Josh. So go ahead and come into Walters Gate, and then into 5511, and we'll get you your notice of resignation.
All right.
So we will put you on the schedule.
Yeah, just so you know, I will not be there. I cannot stress this enough. I will not be there on Memorial Day. All right.
Okay, so it's officially that you are resigning.
Well, I'll come in and resign, but I mean, I'll call in sick for that day, but then I'll head in the next time I have free because I do have a real job now.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Josh.
Yeah, thanks. Fucking cocksucker. So, next Wednesday, day off, right? Head up to that
aforementioned building. And oh yeah, top me off. Thanks. I feel like we could have done that quieter. It was good. All right.
That sounds really good, though.
So, I head into this fucking employee gate at this fucking theme park, and I go up to the labor. It's funny that they call it labor, you know? I go to labor relations or whatever the fuck they call it. They change it every 6 weeks. Hello? 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 I need to quit, please. Hello? Hello, I just need a resignation form, please. Oh. Thanks. You got a pen I could use? Oh. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Last day of work. I don't know. The 15th, probably. All right. Reason for resignation. Please be honest and specific. No problem. Wasn't getting any hours. Needed to find a job that was at least at the poverty line to avoid being homeless. I can't afford to just be an employee at the tour's convenience, make $60 a week after taxes, and be able to have anything resembling a legitimate quality of life. I appreciate the opportunity, but hiring under the guise of seasonal employment is unethical and wrong. Signed, Josh Rosenberg, 6/7/17. All right. And let's see. Oh, the exit survey. All right. Do you feel that you've received adequate training? Yeah. All right. How would you rate the value of the training you received? Great. Did you receive the right amount of supervision and direction from your manager, supervisor, and lead? Did you feel well informed about what was going on in your department? No. Do you feel that you had received proper recognition and encouragement? I'm going to give that a 1. No, not you. How would you rate your overall work experience with your department? Definitely a big fat goose egg. What did you enjoy most about working for Universal Studios Hollywood on our City Walk? Comp tickets at the holidays. Do you have another pen that I could use, please? Thanks. This one is, sharpen that. Let's see. What did you enjoy least about working for Universal Studios Hollywood? The pay, the hours, the promise of getting 40 hours a week during peak holiday season, and, of course, cliquey coworkers. In your opinion, do you think Universal lived up to its core values? Please explain. Do the right thing, seek truth, speed, results, fun. Doing the right thing. Yeah, definitely not. I was told I would have to work on Thanksgiving, which I was then not scheduled for, and could not see my family. Thanks for the free tacos that one random day, though. Comments and suggestions. Tour guides make significantly more than STAs, yet sit in the break room for hours each day. Well, STAs get treated like garbage without being able to get additional hours. The seniority system is flawed and bullshit. Here's your pen. I assume I just give this back to you. Make sure that goes through. No, I do not have my employee ID. All right, thank you. Could I get that back real quick? Yeah, I just want to make sure that I get I have a feeling that this is gonna. All right, and all right, there you go. Thank you. Peace, bitches. My resignation from Universal Studios Hollywood took place on June 7th, 2017. On June 21st, exactly 2 weeks after, I received an email from a human resources coordinator at Universal Studios Hollywood. The email is as follows. Hi, Jonathan. It has come to my attention that you have been a no-show to a shift recently. Please give me a call or respond to this email to discuss your employment with Universal Studios Hollywood by Tuesday, June 27th. If you would like to resign, you can also respond to this email with the effective date of your resignation. Please let me know if you have any questions, and here's my contact number. Blah, 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 blah. Is that too many blahs, right? All right. Leave off the last blah for savings. Also, at the it says thanks, full title. And it also offers you two options here at the bottom. One is to click the link. Yes, I am still interested in this position. Or the other choice is, yes, I am still interested. I can't get the fuck out. I was also then placed on the schedule for a 30-hour work week. That's good. It's a bizarre twist at the end of this Universal production. So their heads are so far up their fucking asses. One hand doesn't know what the other's doing. She works in the office where I personally and physically handed in my letter of resignation. Filled it out there, too. In front of them. Handed it in to them. And then I get put on the schedule for 30 hours.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. Yeah. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. So that's good. So don't work at a fucking theme park. They're retarded. All right. Thanks for joining us. Follow at Boston Shit Show on Twitter. Follow Instagram too at Boston Shit Show. And please go to worldfamousshitshow.blogspot.com and check out all the previous episodes. There are so many of them now. I can't even keep track of them. But follow and you'll get some updates. And if you have any questions or comments, which I can't imagine you do, or if you're interested in applying for an STA job at Universal Studios Hollywood, just shoot me an email, bostonshitshow@gmail.com. And, if you're interested, if you're in the LA area, swing by Front Room Studios. Email me for details and you can come by, hang out. We'll do some potting. And brand new podcast coming out soon with myself and Johnny Hickey. And it's going to be a whole lot of drinking. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Bum 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 boom boom bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And now we will do one as a duck. And now one with the bell section. And now the percussion section would like to perform this on the wood blocks.